Hey guys, welcome back to Hurstys Garage Plus Guns. And on today's video, you can see right over here what we're dealing with. It's old Joe Biden. I call him old Joseph. And looks like we've got just 25 days of our diesel supply left before we run out. So, have we ever been here before? And what are they saying about this? Because that sounds like it's not too good. And all I hear from the mainstream media is that, yeah, hey, we're doing just great, and everything's cool, and economy's great, and yeah, that's like I said, this is kind of going against that grain. So let's see what they're talking about here, and let's break it down, because like I said, it doesn't sound too good.
Diesel has not come down, and that affects the price of everything. And perhaps people don't see it and breathe it the way they view gasoline prices. But this is affecting very much the heating costs as well as the shipping costs, and has raised questions about banning exports at a time when Europe is flat on its back as well. What's your view?
Yeah, what's your view, buddy?
Absolutely. We're very concerned about inventory levels for refined product, diesel in particular, particularly across the East Coast of the United States.
Okay, that's enough with this guy. The question should be, okay, why isn't this administration doing their part and getting off the Green New Deal crap and then just making us energy independent like the last administration did? So, according to Bloomberg.com, diesel supply of just 25 days poses problems for Biden. And I should hope so, because I'm thinking you do too, because you're watching my channel. You love cars, trucks, and all the like. And that kind of would hit us in the old pocketbooks, especially if you have a diesel truck, or if you eat or get supplies like wiping your bum with toilet paper or something, because all that crap comes with diesel and the trucks that are powered by that diesel. So let's see what they say here. Biden's calls for diesel supplies unacceptably low. Diesel demand is surging in the U.S. while supplies remain at the lowest seasonal levels ever. That sounds great. According to the government data released on Wednesday, the shortage of fuel used for heating and trucking is a key worry for the Biden administration heading into winter. Now, I should hope so, because some of us actually use this diesel heating oil to power our houses as far as heat, keeping the old skin and the rest of our family warm. So yeah, this should be a pretty key detail here. The National Economic Council Director Brian Deese told Bloomberg TV, and we just heard what he said earlier. He said Wednesday that the diesel inventories are unacceptably low and all options are on the table. And I'm glad they're actually finally admitting something. And so all options are on the table to build supplies and reduce retail prices. And if you actually watched the video that I just shown you, I told you exactly how they could increase those supplies. Not too hard there. It's not rocket science, old Joseph. But let's read on here. The U.S. has just 25 days of diesel supply left, the lowest since 2008. According to the Energy Information Administration. At the same time, the 4-week rolling average of distillate supplied, a proxy for demand, rose to highest seasonal levels since 2007. While weekly demands dipped slightly, it's still at its highest point in 2 years amid higher trucking, farming, and heating use. So we're having a double-edged sword there. Everybody's using more, and we're producing less. So here's a little graph that they got here, and all is not lost. So don't everybody get all crazy. To be fair to this administration, it looks like that, yeah, back in 2008, it was a little tiny bit, I guess, lower than what it is now. But as you can see, there are definite little spikes up and down, and they've come close every once in a while, like say, I guess back in 2013 to 14, somewhere around there. And then we've got into a little bit of 2017 and 18 and 19. Not really 20, but yeah, between 2017 to 18 and 19. And like I said, let's be fair. That other guy that we didn't like, who was he? That Republican Hump, Stump. Yeah, I'm not sure. Trump. Um, let's see, where was his spots here? Were when he was in office? Yeah, they were, I guess, kind of getting spiky down in the low part there too. So it does happen, it looks like, but it's just kind of weird that this is at its lowest level, and it's been like that since old Joseph has been in office. It just seems like it's on a downturn and a big one. So, and that kind of corresponds with what his policies are as far as like adopting the Green New Deal, and him in the beginning of his uh, campaign saying, "Yeah, I'm going to get us off fossil fuels no matter what," and all this other junk, and that this is exactly what you get. So I don't want to like make this channel too much of or this video too much of a political spotlight here, because I'm just showing you the car and truck news of the day. But I just thought this was kind of concerning because, yeah, I have had diesel trucks in the past, and my stepdad actually drove and does drive a big rig, and so this kind of hits home to us, and I'm sure many people feel the same. So as far as let's get away from the Debbie Downer again. If you've watched my channel before, I always like to kind of bring in a little better uh, news story after a bad one like this, because let's face it, we all need a little bit of fun, and this channel is supposed to be fun. So check out this next news story here. If you ever wanted to be a Corvette owner, now is the time, especially if you have some dollars, because according to FoxNews.com, unique collection of 15 red Corvettes up for sale. And I'm sure they're not cheap, but let's take a look at those beauties. Looks like just absolutely crazy. Yeah, 15 generations, and obviously they're all red. I mean, pretty dang cool. This guy, let's see what it says. It's a big collection of little red Corvettes. A fleet of 15 red Chevrolet Corvettes will be crossing the block at the Meacham Auctions Kansas City event in December, and they all have connection that is more than a thick paint layer. It comprises one car from each of the model years that the fourth generation Corvette was on sale, from 1984 to 1996, plus a few doubles for good measure. Okay, the Topeka seller, Steve, whatever his name is, bought all the cars during a time span from 2012 to 2014. So this guy has a few bucks, and this looks like that's the 1985 Corvette. And we've got the 1983. That's not red, but so that's obviously not the one. There's the inside of it, inside of a 1984. And there's the 1995. Yeah, so if you're a big Corvette fan, this all comes down to you too can buy any Corvette you want or get all 15. And it looks like, what does this says? The Meacham, Meacham or Meacham, I don't know, has not offered any pre-auction estimates valuing the cars, which are all being sold without a reserve price, which is cool. That's without a reserve price is good, but kind of scary when they don't offer any value on these things. But I guess ZR1s in top condition typically sell in the neighborhood of $60,000 to $70,000 range, with the cars from its final year of production in 1995 worth about $80,000. So, you know, you're going to be in that range up, give or take. And of course, there's going to be plenty of people that are, I'm sure, bidding on these things. And so, yeah, that's going to be a spendy little thing. So anyway, guys, that concludes today's little internet search through all the good news about cars and trucks and guns. So stay tuned the next time, and let me know what you think in the comments below about the old diesel gas prices, and are you freaking out, or do you think that Biden's doing the right thing? Obviously, everybody's got an opinion, and no one opinion is bad. I like to hear from you all, and more importantly, let me know what you think about these Corvettes. And are you a Corvette guy, and is it pretty cool, or Corvette girl? And are you thinking about buying one of these? I know I would love to. I'm not a big fan of them, but they're pretty cars. So just don't have the cash that these guys want. Now, if we're talking in the less than $5,000 range, you got a deal. So don't think that's going to happen though. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.